Pisces, there's a strong theme here about trust and self-trust. You have some intuition that's being activated right now, and this is not the time to doubt it. The first card that popped out here is, don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see it yet or see the results yet. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. What's interesting about that word trust is that there are three cards out here, including the one that's beneath the deck. I'll read it to you in just a moment. But that word trust is standing out a lot. If you're not trusting something right now, your frequency is not in alignment with bringing in what it is that you want. Trust is the operative word here in this reading. And I imagine when we get the tarot cards out here, you're going to see a theme of that as well. Beneath the deck, the card that's under it is, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life here. Okay, that's very powerful. Self-trust in the process, no matter who is around you, whatever words are around you that's not in the same frequency that you're in, you have to find a way to cancel that out right now, because it's really about you trusting what's coming up within you. And Pisces, you're really good about this. You're a water sign. You are good with emotions and discernment and moon energy, right? But you have the strength and you have the courageousness of a Taurus to me. So that's really wonderful. And I know usually we don't mix signs like that, but that's just how it always has made sense to me when I think about Pisces and how they get activated. And this is one of those times where it's really important for you to trust yourself no matter what, like unrelenting self-trust. And then the next one that popped out, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So again, you see the theme here of trust. We're going to get some tarot cards out here, Pisces, to get more clarity about what this is and what it is that you're working through. But really, I'm going to start with, what are you embodying right now in terms of your frequency moving into August? What are you embodying in your frequency right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Pisces, please, what are they currently embodying? What is their frequency right now? I'm looking for them to pop completely out. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else? Okay, so you have Two of Pentacles here. There may be something that you're working on, two different projects, two different hobbies, two different things that you're interested in, but naturally one is taking more of your time than the other. There's something you're working on, but there's one that you have a little bit more trust and faith in here, but you're doing a wonderful job of balancing it, but it does not mean that it's easy. Now, this could be you, and then obviously that energy of you trusting, right? Some awesomeness is coming into you. But with this Two of Pentacles here, I'll go here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. The Two of Pentacles is a sign that you're wonderful at maybe balancing your main job, your main 9-to-5 job in the family, or your main job and a new project, another side hustle that's gradually growing over time. It shows that you're able to do that. But the Two of Pentacles is a challenging balance, because what you find in that is that naturally there's something that's going to call on your time and on your energy more than the other. And it feels like you are working through that right now. Now, I also could be talking to an Aries Pisces cusper, because I just did the Aries reading and they also have the Eight of Wands. I love when the Eight of Wands pops out in a reading, because this feels like a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough energy. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. I'm going to get some more cards out here, but this kind of feels like if you continue on trusting, did I say trust enough times, y'all? Okay, I'll try not to say it again. If you continue on trusting this process, trusting your skill, trusting this, I can't stop saying it. If you continue on balancing the way that you are doing and creating the way that you are doing, there's breakthrough here for you. You may get some inspiring news or offers that require some type of travel here. This is fast moving communication related to what it is that you are balancing and creating. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you. It's a great time. It's a great energy to be in. Usually, I won't say usually, sometimes when the Two of Pentacles pops out for me as a reader, I'm cautious with whoever I'm reading for, because this can be a challenging thing to be in. And sometimes being in this double Dutch kind of vibe can create blocks for a person. But it feels like whatever you're doing, it's going to create breakthrough for you. So if it's getting hard, it's getting complicated, I would say that this message will be confirmation to keep going and keep yourself. I don't want to keep saying the word. It's trusting. Keep trusting yourself. I keep saying it. Okay, guide, angel, spirit guides. What can Pisces anticipate for the future here? What can they anticipate for the future here? Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. For the future, what can they anticipate? What do you want them to know? Ooh, okay. I have two that popped out here. This is beautiful. Pisces, this is a beautiful reading. New beginning. I don't know another way to describe this to you. I think you can look at this and say, okay, new beginning, leveling up. There's a closing of a chapter. When the World card comes out here, whatever you are balancing, that probably has your head spinning. And the Two of Pentacles image, you probably remember back, the water is like really wavy. The ships are, you know, crashing into the waves in the background. It's hard to be in the Two of Pentacles because you have to believe in yourself, but you're managing one thing that takes a lot of your time, and you're trying to hold the energy to balance the thing that you really believe in. So by doing this, though, it's going to take you beyond. So thinking about the Eight of Wands that we just saw in the World card, there is a vibe here for you, Pisces, that whatever you are doing, it has a way to expand overseas, or it has a way to expand into other countries, or this feels like an expansion, something that is expanding across the nation. Maybe you are working with people who are in a different country. You might have to travel for this. You might have to go to a different place to do this job. The way that you are hustling and bustling is just going to take you somewhere else. That is a vibe that's coming out with the Eight of Wands as well as with this. But this is rite of passage. Everything that's happening to you as you are going on your new journey, you have earned this. And it's going to be a beautiful new beginning. I do feel like I'm talking to someone who's going into a new career, some new entrepreneurship opportunity. It feels like that too, because the Fool is here. You're just ready. You have invested maybe your last into this thing. You spend odd hours building this thing. You don't know exactly where this can go, but you believe that it can go somewhere far. And it feels like Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path with that by trusting yourself. You may not have people around you who agree or who understand, and that usually is a sign that you're on the right path, ironically. But you're leveling up, you're closing a chapter, and it's going to be closed for good so that you can go into this new direction. God, angel, spirit guides, for Pisces, any advice? Any advice? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. So as long as you stay in that full energy of not having hard, tight Four of Pentacles expectations, no hard lines and boundaries about what this is, and just have that free spirit and that curiosity, that kind of like, you know what? Today I'm going to try this. I don't know what this is going to turn into, but I'm going to go for it. Being in that is going to be really good for you in the future, for sure. That's kind of what is to come, and it's going to lead you into this world energy, a new door, lead you to people and opportunities that I don't think you would have ever expected to come your way. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for Pisces, please. What is the advice? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the advice for Pisces, please? Okay, yep. If you got some people around you that are trying it, maybe at work, it's going to be challenging. I would encourage you to pull in that Temperance energy. These are the 4 cards that popped out. Make sure I don't have anything else out here. So the Five of Wands is conflict. It could be at work. It could be with some type of judgment, right? Because you also have Justice out here, being fairly compensated. Could be that you're trying to renovate your home, trying to buy a new home or negotiate a home in some new location. It's kind of being weird. You know, maybe someone is probably trying to be cunning about. You're having to argue and persuade to get your way here. So, or it's some type of negotiation that feels like it's challenging. That is the vibe. Whatever that is for you, So you're likely going through that right now, or it is to come. And so as it relates to the advice, anticipate this. There is going to be some type of challenge that's happening with some type of negotiation in terms of maybe, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Spirit first said, slow down. Okay. It comes in so fast, I get so excited. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. In this thing that you're preparing for and you're trusting for, you might have to go through some odd negotiating of your new salary. If it's a contractual thing, there may be some oddity or some challenging period that you're going through, getting the right price for what you're deserving, being fairly compensated in this. But this also tells me that with all of the favor that's around you, Pisces, there's a lot of favor in this reading. This is what this feels like for me. This is going to work out for you in favor of you. So stay the course, stand your ground. Do not let anyone devalue you or diminish you. Read the small print. That's really important. I think we are still in a retrograde until maybe the second week of August. I'm not sure exactly. So as much as you need to get the details in your negotiation, working with other people, that's going to be really important here. Now, the advice also really weighs on this. This is confidence. This is using your knowledge, your expertise, your confidence, your beauty being your inner glow, the light around you, to continue on. This is all about wand energy. This is an exciting time for you, and this has all been fueled by your self-trust and your passion. And so lean into this side of you that you rely on to push through and to confidently bring matters to a close. The queen is settled. The queen is sure about who the queen is. It's not about the gender. It's more about the energy. The queen is the creator. So whatever you've been creating in your life right now, you have opportunity. There's potential. There is some negotiation that's a little wonky. But as long as you stay in this place of having the confidence that you've been having along the journey, it's going to pay off for you. That is what I have, Pisces. I know we got through it. I got so excited. Thank you for your patience with me. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.